Okay, we're joined by SMU, Coach Tim Jankovic, Sterling Brown, Shemi Ojale, Ben Moore. Coach, congratulations. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach. We'll take questions, I'm sure. We'll do a break from format here to take questions for Coach and the players as they come up. And then we'll let them get out to get back on the road. Coach, congratulations on the championship, and we'll take an opening statement from you this time.
Thank you. Opening statement. I don't even know what to say. What a great day. What a great tournament. A lot of fun, and we played terrific today. But the biggest thing for me is I'm so happy for these guys and all the guys on our team. They've been absolutely fabulous all season long. They never cease to amaze me, including today. And I'm just happy for everybody in our camp.
Okay, we'll open the questions at this time. Just raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you, and if you just address it to Coach or one of the student athletes, we'd appreciate it.
Coach, Jake, right here.
Cheers.
Yeah. These lights are hot. They're hot lights. Hot lights.
There you go. How proud are you, the guys winning their second conference title in 3 years? Just what are your thoughts on that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on winning 2 tourney titles in 3 years?
I think it's really, really hard in a league like ours. This is a outstanding league. I mean, look at what we're rated year after year. Great teams, incredible traditions, incredible coaches with amazing track records. This is a high level basketball conference in America, and for these guys to be able to do that 2 out of 3 years is it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible, really.
Coach, you go into the tournament on a 16-game winning streak, 26 out of 27, and you get a 6th seed. Can you talk about how you feel about where you're seated? And, you've got to figure you're the hottest team going into the tournament.
Well, I could just really start bitching and whining. I could. And I hear that. I watch. And I don't blame coaches for doing it at all, okay? I don't blame them because you always feel like, our guys deserve better. And I certainly think they deserve a great number, but you know what the truth is? I don't care at all, to be honest. I could care less what the number is. They're just numbers. It's like preseason rankings. They're just silly numbers, and this is, committee tries their best. It's they're trying to assess everybody. It's a hard job, but you know what? I'm thrilled we're playing on Friday. That's my biggest thing. I thought that was going to be really, really important. We're the last game in the country today, if I'm not mistaken, and we're a long way from home. I wanted a Friday game, so you can have the number, but I wanted that one extra day, and so I'm really happy about it.
For the players, last year you guys had to sit out the postseason. How gratifying is it to come back, have a great year, and to win a championship going into the NCAA tournament?
Oh wow! It's very gratifying. I'm really proud of the team. All the players contributed. The coaching staff has done a great job, and we just did it for the fans, and they've always came out and support us, and we're really thankful for them.
Same thing. We just grateful. It feels great. Not being able to last year, but this team we fought. Every game. You see the results.
Over here.
Jake, what was the difference for y'all today against Cincy, and why were y'all able to pick up that win and pull away in the second half?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you again. I must have my ears are ringing from all the fans.
I'm just really just talking poorly, so that's on me. What enabled y'all to pull away in the second half against Cincinnati?
Second half. I think we got on a really good rhythm offensively against their switching defense, and it's not easy to play against, and particularly not that easy when you don't really have. You have a ballroom walkthrough and a little chalk talk. That's how you get to prepare. Usually you get to practice a little bit, but we did it on the fly. Our guys did an amazing job of understanding it and more importantly executing it. And I just thought we got into a great flow and confidence and comfort level in the second half, and we just continued to execute and get great shots. And of course, the other end was outstanding, really from start to finish.
Sterling, you guys opened on a 11-2 run. You never trailed. Can you just talk about your mindset? I think you had 6 points in that opening run. Your mindset about getting off to a quick start.
I mean, you just said we had to get off to a good start, jump on them early. And from there, it wasn't no looking back. We was ready for this game. We've been thinking about it for the last 2 years. So when we got there, we just seized the opportunity.
For all you players, it looked like it got almost easier and more comfortable as the weekend went on. What do you think that was, as you guys, even though you played game after game after game and 3 days in a row?
Shemi, will you take that one first?
Can you repeat the question, please?
It looked like you guys got more comfortable as the tournament went on. Why do you think that was?
I guess, I don't know, we just had to take our time to get our rhythm. Our chemistry is as high as any team in the country, so, it was only a matter of time before we hit our stride in tournament play. So I guess we just needed a little time to get it together.
Any other questions for Coach of the student athletes? Back in front to Pat.
Yep.
Jimmy, can you just talk about your postseason experience? I mean, you come in here and you win the MVP. You have three great games. So what were you thinking? Were you nervous at all coming into the postseason? And what was your mindset through the 3 days?
It's a little different knowing that if you lose, you go home. But I love these guys. I love my coaches. They all give me confidence, and I just want to play for them. So it's business as usual for me. Going into the games, I'm just trying to help my team win.
Over here to the left.
Coach, I'm just curious, given what you've seen from your team down the stretch of the season, how confident are you guys will be playing your best basketball this coming week, and how well positioned is the team, do you think, to make a deep run in the national tournament?
I think I've just had, because of them for, I don't know, a good part of 2.5 months, they've just given me so much confidence. So mine doesn't have to grow for them. I just keep being amazed by what they do night after night. I'm really thankful that we did get to play 3 games here, because at tournament settings do feel a little bit different than conference races. You sort of settle into that conference race mode. You come to a tournament, and sometimes it can be just a tiny bit disconcerting. And the fact that we got to play 3 of them, three hard games, 3 high-level games. I think the biggest thing for me is I think it will feel, next week much like it just did here. It's the same thing. It's championship basketball. So maybe I gained a tiny bit more confidence just for the fact that they got to experience all this. But I also want to say, we got Sterling and Ben here. These guys came. They bet on. They kind of bet on us. We weren't. It wasn't going all that strong. We were in our first year, and they took a chance on us. They also took a chance by staying through some really, really rough times that not many athletes across the country ever experienced, nothing I've ever experienced in all the years I've coached or played. And for them to just keep going forward and forward, there'd be a lot of adults that could learn a lot from the way they handled things. And then for Shimmy to come in the midst of all this and transfer, that's what I think is the hidden thing. Those of us that have lived all this and known what these guys have been through, and the way they've acted and the way they've competed, and the lack of whining, complaining, pointing fingers and all that, and for them to just have cut down nets in 2 different, in a week in a row, they're cutting down nets, and now we're getting to go into the NCAA tournament. That's why it means more than I can describe. It's not just as not normal. This is not just a bunch of guys that had a good year and they're going to the tournament. It runs deeper than that, or at least it does for me, for sure.
Any final questions for Coach of the players?
Sterling, can you just talk about how this team's confidence level is going into the tournament? 16-game winning streak and 26 out of 27 or whatever. And do you feel like you're a team to beat?
Our confidence is very high. We just going out there and doing what we do. We gelling on and off the floor, and it's showing. I feel like we're gonna make a good run in the tournament. We got high expectations, we got high goals, and we've been accomplishing them since the beginning of the season. But yeah, I feel like our confidence is pretty high.
SMU, congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Best
Thank
of
you
luck
very
in the
much.
postseason.
Yeah. Can you get it from here? Stand up? Okay. Stand up, make me look bad? Is that what you're doing? Sure.